In 1898, Harvey Wilcox and his wife, Ida, moved out to California to grow figs.
And if you're looking for fig tips, I have a blog on there.
They were devout Christians, and they built a ranch in the hills just west of Los Angeles. There they drafted up plans for a peaceful town, one that would be booze-free and a beacon of morality. They called it When the first motion pictures were being made in the United States, the obvious place to make them was New York City. After all, that's where all the filmmakers and the actors were. However, father of all things patented, little Tommy Edison, owned all the movie patents. So every time someone would make a film, he'd sue the crap out of them.
Is this true?
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
So they all fled west to California. The first studios were actually set up in an area called Edendale, and it looked like this would be the place to be instead of Hollywood. But then in 1913, D.W. Griffith made In Old California. He wanted to showcase the hills around Wilcox Ranch, and with one popular movie, he was able to move Hollywood to Hollywood.
That don't make no sense!
After that, everybody started to move out there, and to capitalize, developers started to divide and sell the land. They put a giant sign onto the hills that read, Hollywoodland. It cost them $21,000 and was expected to last for only 1 year. It lit up at night, and there was actually a cabin behind the first L where the guy who changed the light bulbs actually lived. But the land didn't sell as fast as they had hoped, and the sign stayed up. By 1941, the sign was so terrible that the city of LA started to tear it down. The public cried out, and they decided to keep it, but they got rid of the land part and also took away the lights. It didn't take long before the sign itself symbolized all of Hollywood. The dreams and the failed dreams of making it in the movies. And nothing symbolized this more than the time that Peg Entwistle, a struggling actress, climbed the 50-foot ladder to the top of the H and jumped to her death. Over the next several decades, the sign was in states of disrepair. At one point, termites got in and ravaged it. Someone set fire to one of the L's. And at one point, an O actually rolled down the hill. By 1978, Hugh Hefner had enough, and he decided to save the sign.
The Hollywood sign is our Eiffel Tower. It is a sign of dreams. That's what life is all about.
So he threw a big fundraiser at the Playboy Mansion and auctioned off the letters.
This summer, Hef converted his tennis court into a skating rink to satisfy the roller disco craze.
Alice Cooper bought an O, and Hugh himself paid for the Y. They completely removed the sign, and for 3 months the hill stood bare. In its place, they put back the newer, slightly smaller enamel sign that we still have today. One can only imagine what Harvey and Ida would think if they were able to see what their little dream had become.
Can you tell me about...
Or maybe it's better that people just die.